I want to tell you about the number one thing you need to do to settle your car accident claim without a lawyer. Doing this one critical thing is the best way to settle your case without a lawyer. It will get your case settled more quickly. It will force the insurance adjuster on the other side of your case to make an offer in a reasonable amount of time. What I'm talking about is you must write a demand letter to the at-fault insurance company before you try to settle your case without a lawyer. A demand letter is a summary of everything that you've been through. It's a letter that includes photographs of your injuries, photographs of all the vehicles involved in your crash. It includes a copy of the police accident report. It includes copies of all your medical records and copies of all your medical bills for the treatment related to your injuries in the crash. The actual letter doesn't have any magic language or any fancy words you need to use. The letter simply says, "Dear insurance adjuster, my name is so-and-so and I was injured in this crash on this date. I went to the chiropractor for 6 weeks. I went to physical therapy for a month. I went to the hospital. I went to the emergency room. I was diagnosed with a neck strain, or I was diagnosed with a broken arm, or whatever your diagnoses were." Just lay out what happened to you, what your injuries were, and then you want to say, "I have included my medical records, I've included my medical bills." You can embed into like a Word document, you can embed photographs of your vehicle and the other person's vehicle showing how much damage there was, and you can embed photographs of any visible injuries you had in your crash. Now here's the important part. After you've done all of that and you said, "I've included copies of the records and the bills," here's the important part. At the end of the demand letter, you need to tell them, "You will settle the claim for this much money." I can talk to you more about how much money you want to ask for and how much you want to settle for in some other videos and in my ebook. But for now, you want to tell them, "Here's how much we're going to settle for. I will give you 30 days to make an offer. And if you don't respond to me within 30 days, I am going to hire a lawyer and I'm going to file a lawsuit." Now, this is important language because when you give an insurance company a deadline, this is called a time-limited demand. When you give them a deadline, they are required by their supervisors at that insurance company to put that on the calendar and respond to you within that time, because they know that if they don't, you could file a lawsuit and hire an attorney, and they don't want you to file a lawsuit. That costs them more money. They much prefer to settle with you before they have to hire a lawyer. So again, in that last paragraph, you want to say, "I'm going to give you 30 days to respond, and if you don't respond, I'm going to hire an attorney and file a lawsuit." Now, if you want a template for how to write this demand letter so you can simply fill in the blanks, if you want to see other demand letters that I've written in my practice, and if you want to know how much to ask for, and you want to know how much to settle for, and you want to know how to negotiate to get the most amount out of your demand letter, you need to sign up for my ebook and my video series so you can learn how to settle your car accident claim without a lawyer.